Take it away, Ayen.
Thanks, Shaka. Zimbabwe's persistent economic woes were a black cloud over its recent 37th Independence Day celebration. But President Robert Mugabe says better times are ahead. Well, this leads us to our question of the week, which asks, do you feel that Zimbabwe can become economically successful under the leadership of President Robert Mugabe? Well, as you can imagine, there certainly has been no shortage of social media comments. But before we begin, I'd like to thank all of you for using our social media platforms to communicate with us. And another reminder that we are tweeting live today. Use the hashtag VOA Zimbabwe. And if you haven't yet, please follow us at VOA Shaka. And speaking of it, let's go to a tweet from Atan, who says, the problem is arguably not Mugabe. Credit freeze by the West is the cause of the downturn. And we have another tweet from Yusuf Lims, who says, it is very possible, but only if sanctions are lifted on that country. Very interesting. Well, now to a comment of the week from Facebook fan Ronald Nimawanya in Kampala, Uganda, who writes, a big no. Zimbabwe cannot become economically successful under Mugabe because right now Zimbabwe is facing what we call a depreciation of currency. On top of that, there is a financial crisis ongoing in Zimbabwe. In brief, Zimbabwe needs a revolutionary leader. All right, well, let's go to another comment from Facebook fan Andrew Hess Fury, who writes, anything is possible. However, I believe economic development is beyond Zimbabwe's reach. It is a combination of problematic internal leadership and the overall international lack of will to support the leadership in Zimbabwe. All right, and now to our last comment of the week from Basija Godfrey, who writes, no, President Mugabe needs to retire and let people choose a new, young, energetic leader who will streamline the economy of Zimbabwe. Right now, he is hindering development because his sole aim is to stay in power until he breathes his last breath. Very interesting. Well, thank you, everybody, for a round of great discussion here. Now, a reminder that we appreciate all the audience feedback. Please keep them coming. And if you're a new fan, drop us a line at africatv@voanews.com. Once again, our email address is africatv@voanews.com, or post your comment on our Facebook page. Enter the keywords Straight Talk Africa. Interact with our show as it's streaming live. Be sure to visit us online at voaafrica.com, or you can join our YouTube channel. Sign up to VOA TV2 Africa and follow us on Twitter at VOA Shaka. A reminder that the show is streaming live every Wednesday. Go to VOA Straight Talk Africa TV program page on our website, or simply watch us live on your mobile device. Just download the VOA mobile app. Now let's take a look at what's on tap for next week's program. On the next Straight Talk Africa, we'll discuss the latest political developments in Zambia. Will President Edgar Lungu declare a state of emergency after public buildings were torched in attacks? He blames the violence on opposition members protesting the arrest of their leader, Hakainde Hichilema. An in-depth discussion on Zambia on the next Straight Talk Africa.